Are you looking for some healthy and happy habits to incorporate into your year this 2021? Well, on my laptop here I wrote down quite a bit of habits, and I did quite a bit of research on figuring out the best habits that y'all can incorporate into your day-to-day lives. So what are we waiting for? Let's get to it. So the first habit that I have for y'all is to not go on your phone right once you wake up and to not go in it before you go to sleep. So checking your phone immediately after waking up may not be a good way to start your day, considering the fact that you're being bombarded with new messages, emails, to-dos, and other things that trigger a feeling of stress and anxiety, and using your phone in the morning can affect your brain's ability to prioritize tasks. So I like to think of it this way, as if, you know, no one just wakes up in the morning, gets out of bed, and like leaves like the house and just opens up the door, goes into the world, you know, goes into work and all that stuff. You know, you have a little bit of a morning routine. Even if it's not some big one, you at least wake up, eat some breakfast, you know, go to the bathroom, change at least. You at least do something like that, you know? But we're basically doing that, just leaving the house without even getting ready or whatever, once we go on our phone right in the morning, you know? Because think about it, you're opening up your phone, which is like basically has the whole world on it of everything that's going on in the world and stuff like that, and you're just being filled with all of just like this, you know, the news or whatever. You know, our phone, I mean, it can be a positive thing, it can also be a very negative thing, and I would just rather not take the risk of having to wake up and then maybe scroll on Instagram and seeing something really just not positive and things like that. And so I just really suggest having a little bit of a morning routine and then going on your phone then. So what I personally do is I wake up, I do my skincare routine, I drink some water, get a cup of coffee, read my Bible, spend time with God, you know, and then I go on my phone for about 10 minutes, just check some, like, check messages and things like that, but only for a small amount of time, because I've noticed, you know, after going on my phone for a super long amount of time, I do not feel good. I feel like I've just wasted a ton of time and things like that. And if you start off your day like that, it's gonna start off your day just not on a good note, you know. But then when it comes to not going on your phone before you go to sleep at night, I definitely recommend the start from whenever you're gonna get ready for bed. Don't go on your phone from there, because seriously, having a night routine is so important, because it allows us to have an amazing sleep, an amazing night's rest. Just get ready, have a little nice bath, shower, whatever, do your skincare routine, whatever it may be, as some form of self-care, you know. Basically, our phone has like blue light, and the blue light emitted by your cell phone screen restrains the production of melatonin, the hormone that controls your sleep-wake schedule. This makes it even more difficult to fall asleep and wake up the next day. So literally, it's affecting your night routine and your morning routine. Just your sleep is so important for you to get 8 hours of sleep. That's a good habit. Get 8 hours of sleep. Sleep is so important for you to remain productive and energized during your day. Melatonin is something you need to fall asleep. That's like, we take the melatonin pills, and that's what allows us to fall asleep. So if the blue light is like, what did it say? Restrains the production of melatonin, that is not good, and you're not gonna have a good night's rest. So I just definitely recommend reading a book instead of going on your phone before night. You're just, you know, having a little self-care night, doing something instead of going on your phone for hours upon hours before you go to sleep. Writing about stressful times is proven to help you manage them in a more healthy way. A lot of times with our phone and social media and things like that, it can be so easy to, the second you get into a stressful situation or a situation you just do not like, to just go on your phone and distract yourself. And that's what I do sometimes too. I'm trying to break that habit, but it's a really bad habit. So instead of doing that, go journal, write down your thoughts, write whatever comes to mind, just let it out, you know, because once it's down on that piece of paper, you can even crumble it up, throw it out, you know, just get it all out of your brain. It's really good to do. In a recent study, researchers had 3 groups of volunteers that kept weekly journals focused on a single topic. While one group wrote about major events that happened that week, the second group wrote about hassles they'd experienced, and the last group wrote about things they were grateful for. 10 weeks later, those in the gratitude journal group reported feeling more optimistic and more satisfied with their lives than those in any of the other groups, and reported fewer physical symptoms of discomfort, from runny noses to headaches. Wow, that is crazy. So I really recommend journaling at the end of a long day about whatever may have happened. Let it all out, you know, write down things you're grateful for, whatever it may be. It's really helpful, and it can obviously really help you, as that study just showed. I know a lot of these videos say this, but getting in movement is really important, and I'm not sitting here saying work out, but seriously, getting in some form of movement is so good for you. Literally, with us and COVID and everything like that, we're supposed to kind of stay home and things like that, and you know, we'll be online for school and stuff like that, and sitting down at a desk for super long amount of time can be really bad for us. So I recommend just like once in a while getting up, doing a little stretch, getting some water, whatever it may be. Just getting in some movement in your body is super good and will allow you to feel more energized throughout the day. For me, I am a big person who loves to work out, and working out is just super good for you, whether whether it may be yoga, walking, running, HIIT workouts, weights, and things like that, just whatever it may be. It is just, I think it's so important to just find the workout that you like. Don't work out because you want to look this certain way. Work out because you want to feel a certain way. The way when you work out, you feel so good. Like, at least for me, when I work out and I put on a good playlist and I do a workout that I actually enjoy and I know is good for me and it's pushing me to my limits, I feel so much better after that. And when you work out, you produce or whatever endorphins, which are hormones and neurosignaling molecules that function as painkillers, and it can trigger a positive feeling in the body similar to that of a morphine. I don't know, I'm not a doctor, I don't know a ton about it, but I know it can be really helpful. Meditation is something that I actually started doing not too long ago, I would say, but I know it can seem kind of scary and weird at first and just like, what? But it has honestly helped me so much. Personally, I do have a bit of anxiety. I don't have a necessarily anxiety disorder, I wouldn't think, but I do have quite a bit of anxiety when it comes to certain things. I can get very overwhelmed and overthink and things like that, and so meditation is something that can allow me to feel so much more at peace and just relaxed. Meditation can help you with better focus and concentration, improved self-awareness and self-esteem, and lower levels of stress and anxiety. So it can really do a lot for y'all, and it's just something that I love doing at the end of a long day to just relax. I'm serious, like 5 to 10 minutes, that is all you need. Like, that is how long I do it for. I listen to some nice meditation music and I just like, I open my eyes and I'm like, I feel like a whole new person. I feel so relaxed, I feel so at peace. It just really allows you to just relax a lot, and it's really good for you. Creating a to-do list is a habit that I love. I'm so obsessed with planning and organizing and things like that. Sometimes it can be so easy to get overwhelmed with all the tasks we have to do, and sometimes we think about it more than we actually do it, and we're just thinking, oh my gosh, I'm so overwhelmed. I have this, I have that, I have that, but then you're like, wait, what do I even have? Like, I have so much different stuff, I can't even think about it. But organizing your tasks with a list can make everything much more manageable and make you feel grounded. Seeing a clear outline of your completed and uncompleted tasks will help you feel organized and stay mentally focused. It's also really good to be able to just check off, you know, one little thing, whether it may be literally just getting in a 5-minute meditation, but once you get to check it off, like, that is such a good feeling, and I love it. And so putting it all down on a piece of paper on your phone, I love the app Notion or notes and things like that. It can just help you have a visual of actually what you have to get done. Finding a hobby that you like, I feel like, is super important, just because find something you really have a passion for, you really like doing, because sometimes it's like we have to ask ourselves the question, am I just going through the motions or am I really living today? Because a lot of times it can be easy to get swept up in the world and swept up and caught up in just school and our jobs and whatever it may be, but figure out what it is you really love, figure out that passion and work towards that, because if you're just going through the motions, you're not really living. Life is short, you know, don't take everything so seriously, just have fun and do certain things that you really have a passion for, you really love in your heart. This is something I kind of wrote down, so I'm just reading it off, but whether it be baking, a type of workout, drawing, whatever it is, take time to do it. How can you enjoy life if you don't take time once in a while to find fun doing the little things? Explore, get out of your comfort zone and try something you've never done. I know it can be scary, but it may turn out to be something you really, really like. And if not, you don't have to do it again, is the thing. I think sometimes we put so much pressure on ourselves when it comes to certain things that we're kind of scared to do and stuff like that. And I'm not saying go jump off a cliff. I'm just saying go do something that you usually wouldn't do that actually does kind of interest you, but you're still just a bit too scared to do it. Just do it. Half of the things we worry about never happen. Like, I am not even kidding. A situation like this just happened. I overanalyzed every little detail. I thought about all the bad that could happen. None of it happened, okay? Literally none of it happened. So why do we sit here stressing and worrying and overthinking about all the little things that are gonna happen when half of the time they don't happen? Because, you know, life is short. Enjoy the life God has given you, because this life we're living on here is not a real home. So just enjoy it, the life that God has given you here, and just don't take everything so seriously. Don't take yourself seriously, but take God seriously. Reading is something that I have gained a big liking to, and I've gained a big habit to do it every single day, and it's something I actually want to do every single day. Before I used to genuinely hate it. I understand you. I understand where you're coming from when you say, no, I hate reading, it's so boring. I feel like I just like when is this chapter gonna be over, you know? But seriously, once you find a book that you actually like, that you really enjoy, that's something that's actually going to, you know, fill you with amazement and just like wanting to read more and more and more and stuff like that, it is so good for you. So, you know, whether it be a self-help book, whether it be just reading an article online about something really cool that happened to someone, I don't know. But I know reading can help you be a lot smarter and help you score better on your standardized tests and things like that, so that's also something good. But I just feel like reading is a better habit to form than just watching TV. But just getting out a good book, reading, snuggling up in a blanket on a rainy day, whatever it may be, just find a book you really love, you know, take some time to read that, and it can really, really help you out. Now, really quick, I'm just going to mention a couple of little, you know, habits that I don't want to go fully in depth of, but just are good ones that I know most people would probably mention in theirs, but these are just really good ones, so I just want to mention them. Drinking more water is so good for you. Get a water bottle like this and just chug. Drinking tea has been something that has helped me improve with relaxation and things like that. It's a nice little warm beverage, can help with your throat and things like that, so that's a habit I try to do where I drink that every single night. This kind of corresponds with the movement, you know, one, but going on walks daily and listening to a podcast or just listening to nothing or listening to music can be really helpful to me. I love doing it at the end of a long day or in the morning or whatever, but just going on a nice walk or, you know, prayer walk where you talk to God and things like that. I love, my favorite thing though, I would say, is listening to podcasts while I walk, because it's just really nice. Getting outside is so good for you, so that's a real big good habit that y'all should do. The last little habit I have for y'all is to listen to positive music. I know sometimes it can be so easy to listen to music that we just like, but start to really listen to the lyrics. Start to really listen to what your music is saying, because if that's something that you're listening to constantly, you know the lyrics, you know what it, like, you hear it every single day, you're repeating it in your mind, and if it's saying just bad stuff and negative stuff and all that stuff, it's not gonna be good. But when you listen to stuff that has actually motivating lyrics, you know, kind, sweet stuff like that, it can really help you, and it can put you in a good mood, and I've noticed that it's put me in a better mood as well when I listen to more happy and sweet songs like that. So yeah, I love you guys so much. I hope this video was awesome, and I hope it helped y'all out with just kind of with getting some better habits to form into your day. You know, these are just things that I think are good for you to do. I think these are things that help me in my day-to-day life to remain more productive, things that just overall help your mental health and things like that. So as I said, I did do a lot of research and things like that on all these topics, but you know, I'm not sure exactly how reliable and things like that. All these sources I found were, most of them were from like doctor places and like studies and things like that, so I would suspect them to be true, but if they're not, please don't get mad. But honestly, all these habits, there's really no harm that can be done. I think they're really good things that you can do for you. But yes, go forth your day being productive and joyful, because there is never going to be another day like this ever, and the only person you need to compare yourself to is the person you were yesterday. That's the only person you need to try to be better than, is the person you were yesterday. Try to keep on improving, try to keep on going forth with a smile on your face, and I hope you guys will start to incorporate some of these habits into your day-to-day lives. God loves you guys so much. Don't you guys ever forget that. God is the person who is going to give you that full fulfillment, that full truth, and that full joy and love in your life. So just come to Him with everything you got. All He wants is your heart. So just understand that and come to Him in prayer, and He will heal all of your brokenness. I will see you guys in my next one. Filming this video literally just made me more happy is the thing. Seriously, doing stuff that you love will make you more happy. Well, obviously, but I love you guys so much. Make sure you guys give this video a huge thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe down below. Click my post notifications if you want to be notified every single time I post a new video. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next one. Deuces! Yeah. I need you.